but something's missing. It keeps the heart stoned and frigid, incapable of forgiveness, all that God and devil business. A blind man, the only witness of a crime no one committed. When nothing is enough to quell the horrors of mankind's hate, your flesh begins to crawl, short hair stand up straight, your heart quakes in its cavity. When the light has been darkened by humanity and the ship is steered by insanity, it's only natural to be nervous when the blade presses against the skin, when the fangs break the surface and the flow of blood begins. When you're in the presence of a ghost, visited by one who isn't there, haunted by what no one knows and that no one seems to care. I'm not as scared of our differences as our similarities. I'm terrified the evil inside of you is also inside of me. I'd rather exhale my final breath, oxygen replaced by death, than be imprisoned by false liberty. Before I'd imprison someone to further my own scheme, before I'd force someone to live inside my dream, I'd rather touch that prison wall, be the reason of my own downfall, an inmate busting out of the penitentiary. I've seen many an evil man holding innocent lives in their hands, motivated by their phobias, ensuring mass dystopia. No need to dribble crumbs to those beneath them. A power play full of cowardice and weakness by soulless, inhumane humans. What scares me is I'm one of them. What scares me is I'm one of them. What scares me is that I'm one of them. What scares me is I'm one of them. They are just like me, I am the same as them. My Uncle Don, my cousin Mitch, my worst enemy's best friend. All blood, bone and flesh, from Dubai to Bangladesh. I'm terrified, we're no better than this. Drop your drawers and bring the switch. Prepare for a flogging neither one of us will forget. I'm terrified, we're no better than this. I'm terrified we don't know better than this. Haunted by a peace that has never been. Haunted by the sheep that slaughter their own lambs. Haunted by the unholy ghost, the minister of the minute. Haunted by the lonely truth, there is no substitute. Haunted by a face no one will ever see again. Haunted by a force that never seems to end. Haunted by the hollow space inside each human being. Haunted by the nightmare of a deteriorating dream. All hollow Eaves, the roof's about to give. All hollow Eaves, a life that's never lived. Dancing the fandango with the devil's only friend, to a song that never ends and never did begin. All Hallows Eve descends. You met her in a Turkish town, but you didn't want to bring her here. You didn't want her hanging around in the kingdom of fear, so you left her there. You're a whole different person. You're a whole different person. You're a whole different person when you're scared. On Friday, the Colts are doomed this year. The fat's finally in the fire, in the kingdom of fear. Dangerous creeps are everywhere. You're a whole different person. You're a whole different person. You're a whole different person when you're scared. Turkish town, but you didn't want to bring her here. You didn't want her hanging around in the kingdom of fear, so you left her there. You're a whole different person. You're a whole different person. You're a whole different person when you're scared. You're a whole different person. You're a whole different person. You're a whole different person when you are scared. Boo. I lost my pick and my mask. Somehow. Never to be repeated. Happy Halloween, everybody. Thanks for watching if you're watching. There's a downtown fairy singing out Proud Mary as she cruises down Christopher Street. And some southern queen is acting loud and mean where the docks and the Badlands meet. This Halloween is something to be sure, especially to be here without you. There's a Greta Garbo and an Alfred Hitchcock and some black Jamaican stud. There's 5 Cinderellas dressed in drag, almost fell into my mug. There's a Crawford Davis and a tacky Cary Grant. And some homeboys looking for trouble from the Bronx. But there ain't no Harry or no Virgin Mary, you ain't gonna hear those voices again. And Johnny Rio and Rotten Rita, you're never gonna see their faces again. This Halloween, something to be sure. Especially to be here without you. There's the born-again losers and the lavender boozers and some crack team from Washington Heights. The girls from Avenue B, the girls from Avenue D, and some Tinkerbell in tights. This celebration somehow gets me down, especially when I know you're not around. There's no Peter Pedantic saying things romantic in Latin, Greek, or Spic. There's no 3 Bananas or Brandy Alexander dishing all their tricks. It's a different feeling that I have today, especially when I know you've gone away. There's a girl from Soho with a t-shirt saying I blow, she's jive 5, 2 plus 3. And the girls for the pay dates they're paying the cut rates are giving it away for free. And the past keeps knocking at my door. And I don't wanna hear it anymore. No consolations, please, for feeling funky. I gotta get my head above my knees. But it makes me mad, and mad makes me sad, and then I start to freeze. In the back of my mind, I was afraid it might be true. In the back of my mind, I was afraid it could be you. The Halloween parade. At the Halloween parade. At the Halloween parade. At the Halloween parade. Wow, wow, ooh, at the Halloween parade. At the Halloween parade. Wow, wow, ooh, at the Halloween parade. See you next year at the Halloween parade. Oh, you know, it felt so wrong when I opened up my drawers and they're gone. Can't find my drawers, must be a panty raid. Ooh, wop, 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 wop. Can't find my drawers, must be a panty raid. Ooh. Panty Raid is invading the CDC, bringing you another spooky Halloween, giving shout outs to all our girls. Take your panties off and show us your curls. It's a spooky Halloween, spooky, spooky, spooky Halloween. It's a spooky Halloween, spooky, spooky, spooky Halloween. It's a spooky Halloween, it's a spooky, spooky Halloween. It's a spooky Halloween. By the end of the day, cutting albums that purely rock, have Britney Spears all over my jock, fresh out of the mental institution and a brand new man. Spooky Halloween, spooky, spooky, spooky Halloween. It's a spooky Halloween, spooky, spooky, spooky Halloween. It's a spooky Halloween, spooky, spooky, spooky Halloween. It's a spooky Halloween. 22 years ago, I drank too much beer. I freaked out, bit Andy in the ear, threw shit bombs at the double wide. Some girls ran out and screamed and cried. Baby, it's a spooky Halloween, spooky, spooky, spooky Halloween. It's a spooky Halloween, spooky, spooky, spooky Halloween. It's a spooky Halloween, spooky, spooky, spooky Halloween. It's a spooky Halloween. It's a spooky, spooky Halloween. It's a lingerie sabotage. It's a lingerie sabotage. It's a Halloween. Spooky Halloween, it's spooky, spooky